Good afternoon, man. Good morning, good evening, whatever side of the globe you on, whatever part of the map, whatever part of the server you are in. Man, good to you. Okay, this is the 8th installment of Disciplinary Rejuvenation. You know what I'm saying? Where we just pick random times of the day, I guess, and random places along the way to walk and talk and talk and walk, man. Yeah, nah, man. This is really good. This is really good, and the more numbers that I add up, the more the days go by. It's safe to say that, the better it gets. The better it gets, the more I start to realize that, this is really a basic thing, you know what I'm saying? Refraining from acting on the urges, the sexual urges that one may have, me as a dude, me as who I am as an individual. Real life lover, you know what I'm saying? Real life pleaser, you know what I'm saying? TLC should have been my middle name, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about tender love and care, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is, wow. It should be already, by it, I mean, the urges, the sexual urges that arise, it should already be, conquered and taken care of and under my control. But the fact that it's not, and it also gives me something to work on, it just makes me wonder, like, what other basic things, have not been mastered yet by me as an individual, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, or you can't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna get you right. But yeah, man, don't get me wrong, like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with, me wanting to, have that sex and feel that feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is just for documentation purposes, just to prove that, the 30 day, I guess, yeah, the 30-day mark or whatever come from 30 days of refraining from releasing, is beneficial. You know what I'm saying? I kind of lost my train of thought, but it's okay, because this is just for documentation. Walking and talking and walking, I'm not doing this to teach or anything like that. And I'm going to continue to reiterate that for myself, just to remind myself that I don't have to do too much. I don't have to go super extra, you know what I'm saying, ultra omega on this shit. Go ahead and bust a Yui. They down there doing things. But yeah, man, it feels good, It feels good. It feels good to know that the fact that I'm not, engaged with anybody intimately, the fact that I'm not, having that type of, having those kind of interactions, it's good to know that that's not the end all be all, Sun beaming on my shit. Got me on permanent frown mode. But yeah, man, whatever though, And at first, I was kind of looking at this whole shebang, before I even thought about making videos, before I even thought about taking it serious. I was looking at it as like, I was using it as a coping mechanism, Yeah, because my interactions with women, when I look back on it, and I look at it from a perspective of, have I been putting myself first? Do I really love myself? I look back on my interactions like, damn, fool, clearly not. You know what I'm saying? Because why was I subjecting myself to be put in situations where I'm going to be the lesser? Why am I okay with being a second option? Why am I, even though I understand, you know, pain and trauma and whatnot, why was I okay with subjecting myself to that kind of treatment, you know? And I might not get into details later on, but I'm not gonna get into details now, you know. But yeah, nigga was treated pretty poorly, you know, considering the way that I was attempting to do things, you know, considering my intentions, considering my heart along the matter. And I ain't perfect, you feel me? I done let my dog run wild, you know what I'm saying? But I had to though. I had to, you feel me? But yeah, man, this is day 8, and it's like the more I put a sexual connection or intimate connection or relationship, the more I put that shit on the back burner, the more I could see, the more I could kind of like understand, the more I can, what's the word, conceptualize, I guess, the more I can fit into my perception, my perspective. You know what I'm saying? And to be quite honest, sometimes I be like, damn, I'm tired of being alone, I'm tired of being single. But then when I think about it, it's like, for one, I'm not at the level that I deem myself to be decent. I mean, I'm not at the level that I would deem as decent. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole, you know, oh, I gotta find me somebody I could build with. Nah, I want to build something, and then if God willing, I do get a significant other, I'm gonna share that with them, and they're gonna have something that they can amplify and build upon. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna build this shit though. I'm gonna build my life. I don't need nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't need it, but I'm not really looking for nobody to be by my side and help me build it no more. I'm gonna build this shit. And doing this, you know, developing this sexual discipline, you know what I'm saying? Rejuvenating myself in a disciplinary fashion. I can see how it's gonna prove to be a big benefit, not only for me, but for the people that are going to be in my life, you know what I'm saying? God willing. If I'm supposed to ride this shit out solo dolo to the death of me, so be it. I ain't tripping, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, the people that I'm gonna have in my life when I get to the level that I'm imagining, it's gonna be nothing short of a miracle, of a blessing, of the greatness, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's kind of liberating, you know. It's liberating to know that I don't have to participate in certain things, you know. I ain't never really been wanting to fit in, you know what I'm saying? But to know that I don't have to, hey man, it's fine, man. It's actually fine. And as the days go by and my vision gets more clear, and I'm not clouded by, you know, misjudgment, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being guided and manipulated by my own cravings and my own, you know, sexual desires, I guess I'm gonna say, for lack of better words. The more that I go on, the better this shit gets, man. The more grounded I become. And like I said, this is for documentation purposes. This is the 8th day, okay? It's 8 sides to an octagon, and the octagon is the shape for a stop sign. So let this be a motherfucking a message to, you know, stop the bullshit. Don't crank the hog, man. Stop cranking hog. Stop flicking bean. Keep your hands free and your fingers clean, man. We're gonna wrap this shit up, man. Disciplinary rejuvenation, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Stay tuned, man. We out.